Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 14 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. It's funny, when I started painting birds, I felt like they all needed little pitchfork legs, and not much has changed. So that's where we're at. Pitchfork legs. So I'm on my bird kick right now. I was doing lots of birds, and then I kind of stopped doing birds for a little bit, and now I wasn't doing a lot of birds. I do them randomly, I suppose, but now I'm back to kind of doing some birds, and here we are. So, oops, I'm making a mess. This should surprise no one. Oh, making a mess, got something in my eye, and I might be a little bit cranky. And that should not be a surprise to anyone either. It's been a long summer, and we are not close to it being over. Owen is ready for school to be back in routine world, and I don't blame him. He thrives in school. He loves school. He wants school. So, there's that. And he likes it, and I like it for him. So hopefully we can get back on that train soon, but it's only July 8th. And we have many more weeks. He doesn't go back to school until August 19th. So, but we will survive and learn and grow. It's just, summers are hard, when routine is so important, doing something like summer is just so hard, because he wants to do what he wants to do, and I really want him to do what he wants to do. He wants to go to the pool, but we've had a lot of behavioral issues right now, and I'm trying to teach him that if you do one thing, then this happens. And truly, that is a hard lesson for anyone to learn, and it's especially hard when the consequences are things that you're actually screaming about, or you're actually wanting to do. And it's hard for me to take away something that he loves, because it is useful to both of us. As exhausting as it can be, it is also a huge benefit. So, there's so much to this little story of what's right, what's wrong, what's the good, bad, indifferent, perfect, So I breathe. Mama breathe. Mama breathe. Mama breathe. Yeah, it's just hard. I'm kind of making a rooster, I think. Kinda. It's sometimes well, not sometimes, all of the times, my birds are at the liberties and mercies of the moment, I'll just say. So we're just having fun over here. That's what we're doing. So today we had 3 of his therapies. He goes to a play therapy right now for working on emotional behaviors and trying to kind of help him through a lot of those moments and experiences and just working on all those moments. And then he went to his physical therapy and then his speech therapist. And we have a new speech therapist, and I really like her for him. I like how she's exploring, speech it's so much more than just learning how to sound out words and read and things like that. There's so many more moving parts to our speech. And so I really like how she's kind of, I want to say picking it apart and putting it back together, but that's truly not what I mean. Like she's just helping him kind of like grow his vocabulary of expressive words and words that like help with directions and things like I, me, you, us, just all the things that you can possibly imagine. She's working with and helping him kind of develop and grow and I don't know that it's much of a rooster with this combination, but I'm having fun with him, so we're just going with the flow here. So anyways, she's really good with him and helping him. I can see she's only been with us for, I don't think a month, right at a month maybe, I guess. Right at a month, I suppose. Anyways, how many ever weeks it is, she's doing really well with him and understanding and how he's working through a lot of the different things. So I'm happy about that. So anyways, it's good to have different perspectives and different associations to how we speak and how we learn, because the way that I would present something and the way that she would or another therapist would present something is different. And so learning different people's thought processes and how they do it, it's very helpful to learn all of those, because then he kind of just he's able to associate different dialects. That's not probably the right word. I don't think it's dialects. The word is escaping me. Anyways, just different ways of speaking and being able to express himself with words and just growing in the language, his language skills. So I feel like she's doing an excellent job with that. I might need to have her help me with some of it. I was gonna do a red, but since he's got a lot of red, I'm gonna do a blue kind of flower here. I like the wild birds. The wild attitude. On the way home, he was very upset because I could not. He was screaming. He was upset. But we had bad weather. We had lightning and thunder. And even in an indoor pool, you cannot go in the pool when there's lightning. You just can't. It's a rule. They won't let you. You just can't. Explaining that to him is hard. And so we were supposed to have rain all this week, it shows, depending on, when you check it, it shows that it's going to be probably till next week that we have this weather. And that's hard because I told him that I could take him on Friday if he had good behavior. Well, point one, he has been screaming a lot. Point two, it's going to possibly have lots of rain. Well, I hate taking away something that is great for him and great because it's all around a good thing. But I also need him to realize that he can't do behaviors and get rewards. There's too much to unpack with that because Mama will overthink it. Oh, but we may not even get to go anyways because of the rain. So he now wants to know what the rain was. He was worried when we left his therapy that we would not have electricity when we got home, and rain has become a huge issue again. So my heart breaks because we were doing really good about it, and now we're back to where rain is extremely hard for him. I wanted to outline these eyes. I feel like they need a little extra. And I was like, didn't put any black on my palette because I thought I'd make him some blue eyes today. Not that they kind of, I guess, have kind of blue. But I had gray. It's kind of a gray, as I always say with Owen, for the legs. So there we go. I'm going to make him some little eyelashes. I'm trying not to stress out over lines anymore. I'm just doing them. Because I can't tell you how many times I've messed lines up. And I can't stress over them. So there we go. There we go. Oh, his peak kind of got lost in translation as well, I think. So we're going to do a little of the gray there, and then I think we're about done. So only time will tell what happens on Friday or tomorrow about going to the pool. So we shall see. Okay, so I sign O for Owen, and then L, and B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.